What's up, y'all? My name's Nick, licensed architect in the US. I use the Imperial system. Sorry, not sorry. Let's get into a quick review. Actually, I am sorry. Um, let's get into a quick review of let's see, what are we doing today? We're doing a tutorial on the Find Replace tool up here in the Revit bar. This Find Replace bar, some of you may already use it and love it. Some of you may know about it, not use it. Some of you might not even know about it. So let's get into it. What this tool's for, let's just click on it to show you the interface really quick. This tool is for finding text and then replacing it with similar text or a completely different text throughout the project. This saves you a ton of time if you have multiples, if you're using a word multiple times and you want to slightly change that word for whatever reason, you can do that quickly with just a couple clicks here instead of going throughout the project and changing all your elevation notes, for instance, to a different window trim size or whatever. You can use it for words, you can use it for letters, you can use it for words, you can use it for numbers as well even. It's a nice tool. I haven't found anything too buggy about it. If you do find something that's off, please let me know in the comments for whatever reason if you don't like this tool, and let me know why, or if it's gone astray for you. But for me, I like it. It seems to work. Anyway, let's close out of this dialogue. So let me show you what we want to do. This is a quick elevation I've done for a cabin. And what we want to do real quick as examples to show you this tool is right now we have it saying vertical 2x3 slat wood screen. I want to change that to say slatted instead of slat. Small, maybe insignificant change, not for me. I want to change that. I want to get it right. So it's just maybe a pet peeve or whatever. Maybe you want to change something because it changed in the code, whatever. So let's do it real quick. I'm going to click on the text just one time. If you double click into the text, that tool will disappear. So just click once and then go to Find Replace. Okay. Now it's going to keep your old settings from what you did previously here. So go ahead and backspace out of that. Let's get this so you can see it. So again, I want to change the slat to say slatted. So I'm going to type find slat. Caps does matter. I like to do it in all caps for my label, so I'm going to keep it all caps. So I'm going to go slat, and I'm going to go find all. Right now it says it's in just this elevation, which is incorrect because I want to click entire project. All right, I want to click entire project and then find all one more time. Looks like it showed up 4 different times in a few different elevations. Okay, so we're going to change that to say slatted under replace with. I like to keep match whole word only checked. I recommend keeping that checked. It just keeps things accurate. If you don't have that checked, let me just show you. Find all, and when you go through the different contexts, these look right about the same note. Some words change slightly from screen to design, but that's fine for me. But look, it says from back plane of slats. So because I didn't have that checked, it didn't match the whole word exactly, and it's going to include slats, and it's going to change that to slatted. I don't want that, so that's why I like that check marked. Okay, let's run that find all one more time with that checked, and we're good to go. Check the context. I would highly recommend going through these because these can be big changes, and you want to, especially if you have 100 of the same label or 50, you just want to make sure you're doing this accurately because this can mess things up in your project. So be careful. All right, slatted, replacing with slatted, and we're gonna find all one more time and replace all. 4 items out of 4 were replaced, so we can go ahead and close that. Just to check, it looks like this was changed from 2x3 slat to 2x3 slatted wood. Again, maybe insignificant change, but it's just an example to show you. Let's check through the elevations. Looks like these were changed to slatted as well. And this was changed to slatted as well. So we are good to go. Looks like it worked correctly. All right. One more example. The client wants to change this to Class A fire retardant. So we're going to do that. They're going to be using the GC is going to be using a Class A fire retardant instead of Class B. So let's go ahead and change that throughout on these notes. So we're going to get out of these. We're going to type in, I just want to see it here. We're going to type in Class B because that's what we're finding. Again, it doesn't always save your settings, so make sure you have entire project selected. Class B, you can go through these to make sure they're all the same note, all referencing the same material on the elevations, which they are. They're all on the elevations, right? So found in, match, view type, you can look at all these. Looks like we're good to go. So I'm going to type in Class A now. Again, find all one more time just to be sure. And we're going to replace all. 7 items out of 7 were replaced. Close, close. That's changed to Class A. Here on another elevation, Class A fire retardant, which is a better fire retardant, right? From 0 to 25 FSI, flame spread index. It's just a better one. So, yeah, looks like we're good to go. Okay, so that's basically it with this tool. The find and replace tool is very handy and saves you a lot of time, which I love always within Revit when it allows you to save time. So I think that's all I have for you today. If you have any questions, please submit them below in the comments. Please hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.